Sourdough September.
When's that?
September.
What month? Sourdough September, who knew there would be such a thing?
I know sourdough is so easy to make at home. Everybody is thinking that making bread is hard work, but sourdough is really very easy to do, and we're going to show you the first steps of that today.
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rupert.
And we're from All About Greens.
Sourdough is made with a starter, and what we do is we create that starter by very simply combining water and flour, and over the course of a 7-day period we feed that starter and it creates a really good yeasty base for our sourdough. And what we do with that then is we incorporate some of that into our dough when we make it, and that gives that lovely natural fermented flavour in the dough, doesn't it?
It does, and as Rupert says, it is a natural fermentation process, so it's really good for gut health. There's no fast-acting dried yeast involved, which sometimes sneaky additives can get in.
That's right. So without further ado, we'll start by making our starter, and over the course of a series of videos we'll show you how to make your first sourdough loaf. We've got 100 grams of plain flour, and we've got 100 mils of water. We've also got a kilner jar, clip-top jar here, and with this we're just going to take the seal off it because we want to allow the starter to breathe and get oxygen so it can do its thing. You can actually start the starter with a rye flour or with a spelt flour or something like that if you like. You don't have to start it with a white flour.
But we've always had best results from this.
So we're literally just bringing that together.
Now the consistency that I've always been told to look for is that a very thick wallpaper paste. So you want it nice and smooth, and you want it to have that thick gloopy feel. If you need to add a little bit more water or even flour to achieve that, it's not a problem.
Yeah, that's it, and that looks pretty good. Now you want it to be a little bit wetter for the first few days, so it's a nice mobile environment for the microbes to do their thing. But after that, you know, we can start to reduce the water slightly and thicken that up. So I'm just going to pop that into the jar.
How easy was that?
That was really easy.
Yeah.
Now initially it will start to smell a little bit sour, it'll, you know, smell a little bit off, but as this starter matures over time you'll start to get a really lovely sort of beery, yeasty smell from it. So we'll pop the lid on that. Again, it's going to be loose so the air can still get into it, and we'll come and give that a little feed tomorrow and continue to do that over the next 7 days.
That's right. Now you can keep your starter in a number of places, but you want it somewhere quite warm to start with. So I've got to be honest, mine goes in the airing cupboard usually for the first 2 or 3 days, but if you have a warm kitchen or a warm spot in the house, a nice warm windowsill, I would probably give it a boost with that. Yeah,
that's right. And if you're going away on holiday, once you've got your starter established, you can put it in the fridge and that'll slow it down, and it's very hard to kill it, and they can generally be brought back to life again if it's been neglected a little bit. So there we go, that's the first day of our starter. If you've liked this video, please look out for the next one. Comment and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.
Happy cooking.